Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Monteith, Iowa. So today it's October 5th, last day of October. As you saw in the little montage, we did get into the beans again, and we got that cornfield finished up. So we're, I would say, maybe a little over, or yeah, we're probably about halfway done right now. By the time we finish up this field, we should be much farther ahead than halfway. So just terrible English right there, but we got snow coming, so we got snow, looks like about 7 o'clock. Gonna hit again, the snow. It's kind of been killer this year here in Iowa, so yeah, that's gonna be a challenge for sure. 12 o'clock right now, kind of go time for beans, it seems. Definitely was nice that corn is not affected with combine experience. We have found that out. That is good stuff. I'm happy about that. So we're opening up the field. I was doing a little bit of experimenting this morning with the that John Deere chisel plow, the 2700 again. See if I could get it to work. I don't have the option to do the tool offset, so tool offset with that chisel plow, so it's just always automatic. I can't get it to change. If we could get it to change, we could get that chisel plow to work, but I ended up just giving up, and we're running the case one, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I wanted to get this field opened up and harvested today because we need to start, I think we're going to start utilizing the field a little bit more for dumping into the bins, so we don't want to be running over our crop. So we are going to be dumping these beans into the bins. I don't think that we're going to use all of our bins with corn this year, just because the yield was just horrendous. Set a GPS track really quick, and then we'll show you the yield map. So the yield map for this big cornfield, just all red. The whole thing pretty much was red. Well, that was nitrogen, but yeah, yield-wise, it was pretty much all red. A little bit of orange down here at the bottom, but yeah, it was just... But that's due to the soil type as well. We're in the silty clay kind of at the top, the loamy sand, and then sandy loam. Obviously a better soil type for corn. But yeah, so we filled up one whole bin, so we had like 420,000 liters, which, let me throw up some Google quick. 420,000 liters to bushel. That's 11,918 bushels. So I guess we could look on the precision farming. Yeah. So this kind of gives you the rates. Yield was about, well, I guess in total it was 451,000. I don't know why did we only get 400? We only have like 420,000 or something in our bin, so I don't really understand that, but yeah, so we've spent some money on vehicle maintenance. Well, no, we haven't, but that's how much has come off. Oh, anyway, so that's kind of our kind of our data behind it, right? So one bin is full. Let's see if we can fill them all up. But yeah, so we have, so what's the plan moving forward now? Well, we got the chisel plow done on this field. Looks like he did miss a little bit there, but now he's going on this cornfield. Got this harvested, got this harvested. And now we're working on this one. So what else do we have for beans? This field, which is still, it's a pretty big one. And then this little field down here. So it would be nice if we could get done with this field and get a start on this one at least. It's kind of two fields separated by a tree line. And then the rest is corn that we got to do. So got this field, this one, and this one. It was kind of nice that we got this big old one knocked out. We ended up finishing that one like 10 o'clock at night or something like that, so we got done pretty in pretty good time. So see yields looking, oh wow, yields are actually pretty good down here. The beans have been doing really well, surprisingly. So I'll take it. But the soil down on the south side of the road, the highway there, is a lot better. It's a lot more of the, what do you want to call it? The loam or whatever. Got a lot of loam here with the sandy loam and not a lot of silty clay or loamy sand, so that's good. Yeah, it would be good to get this field knocked out. And then, get it knocked out before the snow, at least, for sure. But it would be nice to get it knocked out and then even put into, or get moved over to the next field at least and kind of get a little bit of a start. But, this is a pretty big field, so I'm doubtful, so. It's been a grind, though. It certainly has. That whole field, the whole cornfield, this one, 8, that took us 4 hours total. Like 4 real hours total to finish. So I was doing a lot off camera. And that's kind of why the videos are spaced out, because there is a lot to do between episodes. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it fresh, so yeah. We did bring in some pairs of cows, calving cows that just had calves, and first time, so heifers that turned into cows by having calves for the first time. We bought some with their calf, so we bought some pairs. I think we have like 35 pairs in the pasture over here. Let's see, if we turn the animals on, there's this pasture right there. So we have those in there. We still got the heifers out here, so we'll be bringing these guys in to the barns or something at some point. So I'm not super familiar with beef cattle, like how all that works. I'm trying to learn it so I can kind of be as accurate as I can. Feel free to give me some pointers or tips on how you kind of rotate your cows, your beef, your Angus, if you're familiar with that operation. I know steers are kind of the more valuable, right, than having female cows. So, but I was thinking, I don't think I really thought about it at first. I was just kind of thinking dairy operation. I don't know why, because that's kind of my mentality, because that's what I know more of. But so I bought female cows over here. They're just heifers too, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll end up selling those. Maybe we'll calve them at some point. And look at their health. These are the heifers. So they're getting there to where they're going to be calving age. We might just hold on to them, to be honest. At this point, we might as well just hold on to them. Let them get to calf. And then figure out what we want to do from there, so. I just wanted to grow the herd a bit, you know. So that's why we bought the pairs in. These are the pairs. 22 months and 0, so. They're doing good, munching on the grass. So, yeah, it's going good. Whole operation is going well. We're gonna cut in here. We're gonna kind of divide the field up a little bit since it's we're getting pretty good yields, so we're not gonna make it. We're certainly not gonna make it the whole way around the field. Yeah, we got a lot. So this is gonna be a beast of a field today. So, but it's gonna be easy going because we don't have to worry about running trucks or anything because we literally have the truck sat there. The auger swung under it for the grain bin. We're just gonna dump into the grain cart, and then grain cart will dump into the truck, and we'll dump into the bin. So yeah, there'll be no moving parts there with the truck. So that's gonna be good. Bounce over to the Magnum here and get it in the green cart so we can dump it. Good that we're getting some yields here with these beans. Happy about that, but also now I'm kind of slightly concerned about bin space. Honestly, I'm just not sure what these other fields are going to yield, so it's just hard to tell, you know? But yeah, that's kind of how things have been going. Not anything too crazy at all. I'm not sure if we're past the wheat planting season is right now as well. I think we're probably going to end up just doing oats again. But I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, because we do want those straw bales. Cool thing about this map is that there is corn stalk bales, so I'm not sure how those work. I don't know if DR has integrated those into be able to be used as feed / bedding or whatever, or if you just sell them. So I don't even know if there's a bale sell point on this map, so we are not doing corn stalk bales. We're just chopping the stalks through the combine, not leaving them for baling or for bales, so we're not too worried about that. Excited to get into like planting season and stuff. That's going to be a grind as well, but it'll be fun. I do really enjoy planting a lot. I don't know why. It's just, I think it's one of those things like in FS22 at least, because you always start in harvest season, that it almost feels like more of a novelty to plant in the game. You know, and I think kind of it was almost like reverse in FS19, where you always started in spring and you were always planted, and a lot of the time with saves, you don't even make it a full year, right? You either just stop enjoying the map, or there's a new map that comes out that you want to play, and that current save is kind of forgotten about, and those kind of things. But yeah, it's kind of different in this game, because now you're always harvesting right at the beginning. You always do your harvest. Sometimes you might not even make it to spring, you know, so one of those things. I think we're gonna turn on snapping again. I'm not able to, not getting this straight enough where I want it, so we're gonna turn on the snapping on the GPS. There we go. I like that more. Kind of going on a diagonal with this field. This one. Beans were getting tough. Kind of go on a diagonal, kind of helps them to stop clogging the head a bit, so. Done on a slight diagonal, so I had to turn off the turned off the terrain, or the snapping on the GPS, so. We weren't always going direct north on our lines, or whatever it is. Now we want that, so. I'm gonna hop back in cab. It's what I've been kind of enjoying playing when I'm not recording. Obviously, it's not the most fun to watch in cab when you're a viewer of a video, so you tend to hop out of cab when I'm recording stuff, so anyway, we'll keep to it, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit when we get to a point that I want to chat with you again. Alright, so we're starting the first cut in there to start our lands passes. We have a nearly full grain cart here. It's going to be slightly tricky to get in here. There's just not a ton of room. These bins are definitely not made for big old trucks and stuff, so I feel like wagons and things like that would probably have been more appropriate for these bins, but yes, we are dumping over the tarp side, but we're on level ground, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna be knocking the tarp or dumping on it or anything, because pretty much flat, so don't you fret about that, folks. I think we just set him off on course play for the first time, and I'm pretty sure, I think it said it'd take like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something to do this whole field on course play, so another long job that we got to get done. Probably going to be doing a lot of it off camera, I'm sure. Be interesting to see how many passes we can make before we need to dump. I'd say probably at least 3 full up downs, if not 4. So I'm actually gonna take over for him. Every time I do this though, I gotta hop in here and turn on the thresher in the head again. I feel like we're gonna be slightly off track now. Yeah, we are. We gotta fix that. Gonna have to turn the snapping off. Snapping off because we're on a slight angle again. Courseplay likes to run their routes on angles, especially in beans, it seems. It's not a bad thing. Do that a lot on the farm I work on. We need to clean up around that tile pipe there, though. Kind of made a cut around it, but we didn't go around the whole thing. We'll clean it up at some point, I'm sure. Let's turn around here. Probably once we get this section off, probably gonna have to refuel this. I should have refueled it before starting this field, but yeah, I didn't, so. I think I underestimated the sizes of this field. I don't know why, but I just didn't. I don't know. I guess with how it's just kind of weird shaped, it just kind of felt smaller to me at first, but it's definitely a good size field to get in, so especially 2 hours and 40 minutes it's a big old job. Check the yield map. We're doing good. We're doing really good. The beans, man. I'm impressed with our beans this year. It's good. See if we can make that stick next year. I'm gonna have to adjust our GPS again. The thing with bouncing back and forth between courseplay and doing it yourself is you always got to be trying to stay on course with courseplay. So if we hit courseplay right now, yeah, he kind of squares it up. We might miss a little bit because this is where we kind of took over. We started going. Yeah, we're all screwy now. Wait, what's he doing? Hold up. I accidentally just hired a regular worker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Now we're kind of going on an angle again. See, so now we got 2 hours and 32 minutes. But now I can't turn that off, so now we gotta do this. Sorry. Probably should just cut all this out, but I'm not going to, because that's the way it goes sometimes, you know? Not always gonna be perfect, especially in Farm Sim when you're using courseplay and running a pretty good size operation. So, what's next year gonna look like? Well, I think, and what are we gonna spend all of our money on? So we don't have a corn dryer. So I might try and do something either in like GE or something where I can run some like, you know, create maybe like a grain leg for these bins and add a dryer in there. We have this dryer. So this dryer, is it a production? I don't know if it's production. It might be, yeah. We have this dryer from Westby that we could put in somewhere, and then we could like just auger it, right? We could like kind of figure out where to put it. Don't want to put it right under a power line, probably. I mean, heck, we could even like put it right here. And then you'd just like dry it, and then you'd have to dump it from the dryer with another auger into the bin or whatever. I don't know, but or I just try and do something custom. I would like to get a dryer. I feel like in a farm this size would probably have a corn dryer. If you're running an 8250, you're probably going to have a corn dryer on your farm, so yeah, I would like to do that. If not, like, get that dryer already, like, towards the end of harvest. Because obviously we have enough money. We're making plenty of money on the beans we're selling right off. So, and we're on hard economy. So, it's just the volume that we're going through because we are harvesting so many fields, or such big fields, quite a few. So, this is definitely more fields than your average farm sim farm, right? That you do with this size stuff. Most people would probably be running like air drills and 3 combines and stuff, so trying to keep it relatively realistic. Obviously, it's not at all. Probably be running a few thousand acres with a combine of this size, so the fact that we're only running 301 is still very unrealistic. So, but anyway, it's keeping us busy for sure. And I'm still enjoying it, so. Back to the grind, I suppose, hey? So, probably catch you again once we start opening up that other section there. Alright, so we have this section done. We kind of have a little bit of an issue. That small, or that bin that we were lined up over, we dumped like 1,000 liters of corn in that. I forgot that we did that. So now the job is that we need to take off quite a bit here around the farmyard here so we can get into this part of the field and run the trucks through it with the auger. Because we're going to be like putting the auger over on this side, and we're just going to be driving out on the field and dumping, because I really think that's probably our only viable option. So, because I tried to kind of realign it a little bit onto these, there's just no room for it, especially to get a truck in, swing the auger under and all that stuff. So that is the plan right now. We're going to be taking off a few pieces here. Do some in-cab. Pull in-cab going, see what we can do. But we're on to this section now, so that's good. Should be plenty if we can take all of this off. Should be plenty of room. Just gonna take all these headlands off here. I think we could probably get this done before the snow comes. I'm really hoping so. It would be really nice. And hopefully the snow doesn't last too long. I guess I didn't look at that either. And then again, hopefully the temperature in November is warm enough to where the snow will melt, or else we're just all sorts of screwed. I truly believe, I think, with combine experience, if there is snow is on the crop, I would guess that it would sense it to be too much moisture. I don't know. Maybe it only goes by time of day. That could be a thing too. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually just how it worked. So maybe it won't be that bad, but I would kind of feel wrong, you know, harvesting soybeans with snow on them. So I don't know what we'll do, but I guess I would have a much clearer answer if I just look at the weather forecast, right? We're too busy right now. Can't do that. We're combining. We have time to look at the weather forecast. Well, that should do. Should do just right. So now we're gonna set this guy off on a headland pass. When he gets back around, we're gonna need to grab the pickup truck and fuel up this puppy. Grab some government juice as well and get that in here. So it just go right off. Perfect. Now we'll hop in the 8920. Maybe next year we'll have a more suitable tractor for the auger, but not right now. Not right now, my friends. We're busy in harvest. There's no time to go tractor shopping. I think if we kind of do a little doohickey like this. And we unfold it. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's going to be good. Might need to go like this. Get a little more angled. Without running into the fan. Which I don't think we're going to be able to do. So we'll get this into an appropriate position, and we'll catch you here in a bit. Alright, so I think we may have figured out a setup here. Hopefully it works. I'm not 100% convinced it will, but we'll try it. Oh, it should be fine. Should be able to slip under there. Oh, wrong way. Oh yeah, we should be rolling. There we go, looky there. We're doing her. Yeah, it's tricky. This pin setup is tricky with an auger. That's for sure. It'll be nice for loading trucks and stuff, but unloading them and into the bins, it's tough. That's for sure. Also not completely convinced that the combine's going to make it around with the fuel that it's on. Or even the fill level that it's currently on either. Chisel plow's getting along pretty well. Yeah, we're on 65% already. Almost makes me want to... Would be kind of nice to just cut straight across right now, but our course by course is going north and south, not east and west currently, so really. Oh, there it is. Hardly. That's pretty sensitive. Might need to see if we can swing this out a tad bit more. Surprised. Try that. Yeah, we're catching the corner there. Should be fine. Let's hop over into the good old green cart. We're gonna unload into the truck. And then we're probably gonna have to chase down this combine all the way around. I'm not thinking he's gonna make it, unfortunately. He's close, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Maybe. We'll be lucky if he does. See if we can just dump. There we go, we're just leaving her open. It's gonna dump out of the grain cart quicker than it's gonna dump out of the truck. Let's see, what are we on? 89%. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. It might make it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kinda wanna just start moving right now. Just in case it doesn't. Oh, no, I'm gonna take the chance that it's gonna make it because we need to get some fuel in the fuel tank. We used it all when we refilled the combine in the cornfield. It's the last time that we used this, we just haven't filled it up yet. Oh. Is he not really not gonna make it? Let's try. Let's try to do it ourselves. I think we'll make it. If not, I honestly might just drive over some beans. It's gonna be close. Hey-oh, we did it. Let's go. Good deal. Always believe in yourself. However, it's a good point to mention. If you guys are still here, still enjoying the video, you're not subscribed, please subscribe if you're enjoying, only if you're enjoying. Really helps us out. Like the video, it'd be awesome too. I have never really mentioned doing any of that stuff, but you know what, I figure why not? It doesn't hurt anything. If anything, it's just gonna help, just for a little reminder, because I know that a lot of the time I watch channels like multiple videos, and they're like a regular on my YouTube feed, but I am just not subscribed. And it's just one of those things. When you don't even think of it, at least I don't, or even look. So, yeah, if you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe and you're enjoying the content, please do. It only helped me. I've been enjoying making videos right now on the 2 series that we have going on Court Farms and Monteith, so more to come for sure. Plenty more to come. Probably won't be starting another series until at least one of these comes to an end, so I do plan on running Court Farms for a while, just because I'm loving that map. And if you guys know anything about me, I'm a huge fan of UK farming. Most of my channels that I watch on YouTube are UK farmers. UK farmers and There's American farmers. There's your guys like Millennial Farmer and Larson's and all those guys that I watch too, but enjoy the smaller UK farming channels. Those are fun. Anyway, we're gonna keep cracking on, guys. And honestly, I think that's probably around our quota for this video. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, the drill right now of what's gonna happen the rest of this video. So I'm just gonna be harvesting this next section and dumping in the bins, so not anything special will be happening, I'm sure, other than us not beating the snow, which it's gonna be close. I'm sure of it. It's gonna be very close. So I definitely do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Loving this map still. It's such a good map. So we'll catch you in the next video.